okay, my content today is literal tweets. I'm sorry. I know that this isn't very gamey newsy. I wanted to talk about this because I am an active participant in Final Fantasy XIV. I have 5,000 hours inside the game. I wanted to state that y'all be a bit friendlier to other people, because not everybody does raid content. I do. But I met quite a few people that think that raid content is practically casual content, and that only the highest tier raid at the end is not casual, and that's the hardcore content. And I met a lot of very aggressive people today, mostly because they have 14,000 hours on the game and are bored with it. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna talk about, okay? It's something on my mind. And I understand if you're gonna hate this video or not find it current or interesting or anything. So it started from some people whining about cut content in Final Fantasy XIV promo tweet. And it got down to this. Despite all this, and to get back to the topic, we have an increased team that is not doing any new and improved content, and you're trying to disprove us because you and several other crayon eaters are happy to spam Garuda Extreme Unsynced in 2020. And at first, higher up, he was asking for more casual content. Now, I didn't say that Unsynced is not casual, but Garuda Extreme is not casual content. Unsynced, to people that don't know this, is just doing that content over-leveled. So it would be the same as if you entered a Lich King raid right now in World of Warcraft on your max level character. So essentially, you have an ability to enter the old hard fights as a level 80 character, while the fights were level 50. So Garuda Extreme was never casual content. It was raid level content. And I suggested him to go and do that synced to minimum eye level, because that's what is fun to do. And they're like, I made this so that people who are not playing the game also understand what an idiot you are. And they're making a point that, oh, it takes longer to queue than it does to kill the full fight. And yes, if you're 30 levels over-leveled, then of course, you're gonna have an easy time doing it. But that's not how I approach this kind of content. I tend to do it synced, because it's fun to do with other people. There were several other people in the conversation, and this person goes, extremes are meant to be accessible and done by pretty much everyone, which is a good thing. Something being casual doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Extremes are just one level down from Savages, and I would argue that a lot of extremes are at the same level as the first fight in the Savage tier. Each tier has 4 fights of Savages, and then there's an ultimate fight, the next patch, and that's like the ultimate, that's the highest level content that you can engage in. And well, it's been a week since the new patch, and my team so far has gone raiding twice, and we're still stuck on Ruby Extreme because we like to take things fun, we like to take things easy. So we have done 5 hours on it, I would say, and we're figuring out mechanics as we go, and we managed to figure out a few more mechanics the last time when we did it. Well, this person jumps in with this. When I hear someone unironically saying that Garuda X Unsynced is not casual content, when I hear their raid group is stuck on Ruby X, content that is farmable on Party Finder. Yes, well, guess what? Groups in Party Finder can do some of Eden too. Pretty sure they will be able to do Eden 5S faster than my group can do it, but guess what? Not everybody is a raider. Only 10% of the Final Fantasy community even raid. And then not everybody raids at the same speed. I know. What an interesting mentality. How can that be? How can that be, Murta, that not everybody will be raiding at the highest level of content and will be getting there fast. My raid group's plan is to finish Eden 8 in 6 months. Yes, we're not touching ultimates whatsoever. And then Harold over here goes, I'm nowhere near the top 1%, I'm fucking trash, and I've downed Uwu, which is one of the ultimates. Pretty much did all of the UCOB and got fucked by finding replacements for Alex Ultima. If I can do it while working a job with stupidly long hours, anyone can. Well, that is very nice of you, Harold. He's actually the only person that didn't cuss me out or meme. But not everybody does that. My group actively selected to avoid ultimates because it's too stressful for us. We'll do the regular Eden, it will take us a while to get there, and after we do that, we might help our remaining Free Company members that are not in the raid group through Eden. We might do some casual raiding from older tiers, we might go some bird farming, heck, we might even have some fishing trips. Because that is what we select to do. Not everybody that clears the current raid tier goes for the hardest fight. I know, amazing, what a revelation. It's like these people are stuck in a little loop box where they only talk with themselves. And they do not understand that there is a society outside of that. One of them even said that, oh, I don't know anyone else that's stuck with the game that isn't raiding. It's like, well, that's nice, and all the discords that I'm in that are not Final Fantasy based, by the way, it's streamer based, and those streamers play Final Fantasy, and they have a Final Fantasy section. All of the people there, practically none of them raid at all. They do casual content, they do crafting, they do gold saucer, they do housing, they do gathering, they do fishing trips, they do all the other things that there are to do. Sometimes maybe they're gonna poke savage content, maybe they're gonna poke extreme content, but it's gonna be with their free companies, it's gonna be with their friends, and they're not gonna finish the full tier because that's not what they're aiming to do. I mean, I did Coils of Bahamut like 4 times over, okay? I did it in Heavensward. I did it in Heavensward, I think, twice. And then I did it in Stormblood. No, I think I did it in Heavensward 3 times. No, wait, once in Realm Reborn, because I remember asking the party finder to carry me, and they did. Then twice in Heavensward with 2 different raid groups for team building. And once in Stormblood when we were waiting for Shadowbringers and the other raid group wasn't doing much, so I was running old content days. And I will probably do that again. I did Garuda, I did all the primals a lot more than once, and I mostly did them synced to minimum eye level with new people, because to them this is new content and they want to see it. So we make a guild group, Free Company group, we go and do the old primals, because why not? The content's there. It's pretty good. I don't understand the people that never repeat content, because the original claim here was that there isn't enough content for casual players, but then they also assume that unsynced primals is casual content, which I would be like, no. I mean, you can do that to get some items, but casual people tend to want engaging content, not like super ruffle stomp content. They just tend to not go for this stressful raiding content. Like, for example, Blue, their instances, they required skill, but Blue is casual side content. So collecting their skills might be fun for some people. That's casual side content. But these people are like, no, synced extremes is casual content, and extremes themselves are casual content. And I highly disagree. They think that every raider can clear ultimate, and I highly disagree. And they think that if you are not clearing ultimates, then you're not a raider, which I once again highly disagree. And these people, they're just so aggressive. And it really gets me because I don't see these people in game. I mean, I suppose we run in different groups, and I have seen some similar elitism in a few times when I had to like go to actual raiding discords and the data mining people and stuff like that, but I suppose we run in different circles, and it's so sad that their circle is just not aware about the other 90% of the population, or are okay with memeing and insulting them and calling them crayon eaters. So this video is literally, please, if you play the game, don't be that guy. Because I don't understand the point of being that guy, if you know what I mean. This isn't like a jab at Final Fantasy community. This is... I'm really confused as to what's the point in treating people like that. So yeah, that's off my heart now. We're gonna return to our regular scheduling tomorrow with actual news videos. Thank you for watching. If you play Final Fantasy, please express your opinion in the comment section down below. If you wanna tell me that extremes are casual content, okay, we can talk about that. And subscribe if you like my stuff, and hopefully see you the next time.